Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Hello, Deirdre. Thank you for sharing. Good morning, Kathy Hand. Good morning, Brandy. I had to go on a moose chase. Got a little escapee here at the house, and so I'm having a heck of a time with this little guy, but that's all right. I'm only a few minutes late, but thank you for being here and for sharing this out. Let's do some heart brain coherence. Hand on the heart. And slow down your breathing. Let that sigh out and release all tension, release all thoughts of anything other than love. And call in somebody into your heart. Just tell them I love you. Shine your light out this morning. And here comes the little monster all muddy. No, you can't be up here with me. Good morning, Brookie. Good morning, Auntie Jean. Brenda, you thought you'd be late. Well, no, it was all Moose's fault. No, stop. You're in trouble. You're in trouble. Go lay down. He doesn't understand trouble. But I told him he's lost his outback privileges because now I've discovered he can jump the fence. So, yeah, no more outback for Moose. Good morning, Blue Jean. Yeah, I feel you. I wanted to sleep in myself this morning, but Moose had other plans for me. And good morning, Sherry. How's everybody doing? It's Monday. I know a lot of us are feeling that tiredness, right? I don't know what's up with the draining of the energy, but we're going to get out of that for sure. And we're going to turn this around because we can do that. We can do it with our intentions, and we're coming up to the end of the year. I saw your message, Deirdre, New Year's Eve. You're ready for it, aren't you, girl? So with our intention, we can say, it's a great day. And it's a great day to have a great day. And it most certainly is. I think he's going to have me trained, Auntie Jean. Yeah, he's got my number. He's full of you know what? And yeah, I'm just going to have to take him out for walks instead of putting him in the backyard to go do his business. Oh, we love you, Annie. I hope you're doing well. I know it's been a rough weekend for you and your family. I was really thinking about you. Um, Deirdre's having no problem sleeping, so she's going to share with you, Blue. All right. Well, let's see. I can do story time this morning. That might put you to sleep. I don't know. Where's our Andrea? We're missing Andrea this morning. She loves story time. Somebody call that girl in here, and there she is. I must have known she was just ready to hit that button to come in. Good morning, and good morning, Leo. Yes, it is the last week of 2024. And what are you going to do with this last few days? Important question. Look at how you're going to end your year and how you're getting ready to begin a new one. All right. So it is time for story time. Good morning, Michelle Landers. I'm so glad you're here. And I'm sure Michelle can tell us all about this new year coming up. She does a numerology report on Enlightened World Network, and I know she's been working on that. All right. So story time is Rainbird. Those of you that come to the night meditation will know what I'm talking about, Brandy and Auntie Jean. All right. Hi, Josie. Thank you for coming in. Okay, another sip of water before story time. Hi, Maya. Paulo Coelho said, "Nope, I never saw an angel, but it is irrelevant whether I saw one or not. I feel their presence around me." In my nightly meditation group, I ask the angels' help to pick music, which will help us enter into a state of peace and calm for the meditation. Tonight, a song was provided, which was sung by Snatum Cower, one of my favorite singers. I was not familiar with the title, so I looked it up. What I found was so beautiful that it brought tears to my eyes. The song is called Rain Babiha. This song tells the story of the babiha, a rain bird that is used to symbolize the human soul's longing for the divine. It is said that the bird has a hole under its beak and cannot drink water from the ground, so it turns its open beak toward the sky and sings a song of praise for the raindrops. As I closed my eyes and envisioned the sweet song of the bird and the longing for fulfillment, I felt drawn even closer to God. I heard a soft whisper with these words: "When you desire to seek God, when your desire to seek God is bigger than anything else in your life, then you will understand God's love for you." Dear angels, so many nights I have stood outside and looked upward at the beauty of the night sky. I think of creation and what a blessing has been bestowed upon us to see such perfection in the alignment of the stars and the planets. I see the synchronicity of the rain babiha and my body standing and gazing upward to have my soul filled with awe and wonder at the immense power of the Creator and the love that is shown to us as we walk through our earthly journey. Dear ones, just like the bird looking heavenward as it calls out for God, keep your vision always pointed upward. When your focus is centered on being filled with God's love, everything else fades to the background. When you stop thinking that you have to control the things in your world, those things come into alignment with your vibration of perfect love. You fret over things you cannot control and people you cannot change. And this takes away your ability to be in the peace you so long for. The rain that will soothe your soul and cleanse your entire being is readily available. You hold the key in your hands. It is the desire found inside of you, your soul's longing to return to the Creator. The psalmist cried out, "O God, you are my God. Earnestly I seek you. My soul thirsts for you. My body longs for you. In a dry and weary land where there is no water, I have seen you in the sanctuary and beheld your power and your glory." Dear angels, today I promise to keep my head up as I constantly seek God. It was such a beautiful time together last night, and I wrote the message right after that meditation because I was just so filled with that love and that longing to go deeper, to have a deeper relationship, to be filled more completely with God's love, which is so readily available to us, as the angels wanted us to know. So I hope that that message touched someone today because it certainly is still ringing in my heart. Good morning, Josie and Pat Moss. And thank you, Andrea, for calling in our Ricky Rick, our pirate Rick. And Josie, there's no sorries in Peeville. You've been helping your dad at home hospice. Some days are easy, some very difficult. I'm just tired, as my mom is also. We're we're doing it out of respect for my dad. Well, he is in our prayers, as are you and your mom. And just know that you are loved, Josie. know we're right there with you, darling, through all of this, and you're not alone. All right, so let's go to Kuan Yin. Let me just see what she has to say about all of this. And yeah, there's just something with that tiredness, right? If you talk to people right now, you're going to hear a lot of people saying that they're tired. Hello, Julie Kiss. And Michelle says, FYI, yes, I'll be doing the 2025 numerology on EWN on the 1st, and I will be doing something different. I'll show everyone how to figure out their personal year for 2025, and I will share a little bit about their new year. Oh, Michelle, that's awesome. I love that. Blue says it's a beautiful message. There were 23M class solar flares yesterday and at least one X flare last night. Yep, there's a lot going on with the energy. And Brandy says it definitely does. It was wonderful last night. I liked how the visions, even though mine was way different than the rest. Well, that's the beauty of meditation. You know, you may see something entirely different than somebody else. You might see different colors or different shapes or words, and it's okay because it's your experience. So I'm so glad that you come in for that night meditation, Brandy. It is a beautiful time together. And we've got 2 more nights of it, tonight and tomorrow night. We said we would do it through the end of the year, and who knows what might happen after that. Um, Josie says, Ricky has been by my side this whole time. I feel him finally. Oh, that makes my heart so happy. I'm so glad that you are opening now to feeling his energy. All right, let's see what Kuan Yin said. Okay, I love this card. We get it quite a bit on this morning show. Her hand gentles the war. No matter how much chaos there seems to be in your world, trust it. It is just what is necessary to move you into the right place at the right time for what is meant to be in your future. When it is no longer needed, her hand shall gentle and end the war. I love that card. And the war can be inside of you. You know, many times we're at war, we're at chaos. We are um, just our worst enemy at times, and we're at war with ourselves, we're at war with spirit. So I love this message that no matter what's going on, it's okay. Just stop, just pause, and ask, what do I do with this? What am I supposed to know? What am I supposed to understand? And your spirit guides, the angels, God, the ascended masters like Kuan Yin, they'll always help us. And Brookie, good morning. Brooke says, Max is one of the few people in the world that's not tired. Oh, Auntie Jean, I know we'll do something. I know we'll do something. And, you know, yesterday I was given the message that we're going to do Angel Appreciation Day in 2025. So we'll have, every month we'll have a different angel that we work with, and that's going to help us through whatever's going on in that month. And Brookie says, and wowie, Blue, that explains yesterday and last night. I think this boy gets amped up with the flares. I'm sure he does. A friend just told me about some protection that she found for the EMF, I think is what it's called. And she's looking at getting it for her phone and computers and everything in her house because she was feeling that out of control energy. So, you know, maybe check into something. If it's that intense in the house, then we might need the protection from whatever's coming through from the energy and the flares. Oh, Brandy, I know it really did, didn't it? Yeah, I love that meditation time. So I'll see. I'll ask what the angels want me to do. I always go by their guidance. So if they want us to continue, then we'll continue and hope that more people will come together for it. But we'll see. I'm not committing to it just yet. I'm going to check in with my guides and see what they have to say. Yes, Brandy, I think that's going to help all of us to get a closer walk with our angels, and it'll be beautiful. All right, so let's do a couple of messages and our prayer time. It's so good to see you all this morning. I really would like you to think about how you're going to spend today and tomorrow. How are you going to spend it? And set your intention and do something for you, whether that's write down what the year has been like, what accomplishments you made, or how far you came from the first of the year to the end of the year. Just do something for you that's going to end this year on a high note. And then looking forward to what you want to do in 2025. What do you want to accomplish? Do you have any goals? So I really would like for you to start thinking along that line. 76 in book one. Okay, thank you, Jean. And Jean says, Blue Cat has a new flying Barzini act. He really needed to talk and slept on the bed with his brother. I think Gizzy may have turned a corner to the positive. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for sharing that, Blue. All right, nope. You can't be up there. You are all muddy. Somebody's getting a bath after the show. You're a mess. And he doesn't understand. He's like, why can't I be up there? Because you're caked with mud. Okay. Page 76 says, we encourage you all to be ready to take action by showing up for yourself, by loving through the fear, and by recognizing that you don't need a superhero because you are it. We are our own superhero. We are our own rescue, as Lisa Nichols says, and we don't have to wait for somebody to swoop in and save the day and to help us out of whatever situation is going on. All we have to do is like the angel message said last night. Keep looking upward. Be like that little rain bird. Put your head up and open your beak and just give praise for whatever comes your way that's needed in life. The rain bird needs the rain. It needs the water. And we need the rain, which is water for our soul. So don't need that superhero. And just keep that in your heart that you are your own superhero. Okay, book one, page 13 for Auntie Jean. Oh, Brandy, you are so loving and sharing. I love that. I think this is for you and Jean. When you are lying on the bathroom floor, filled with grief and rage, wanting the pain to disappear along with your tears, we're sitting right beside you on that cold tile. Let your passion and all your emotions flow freely. Those are the moments you are most authentic. You can never love too deep or care too much. That is one of my favorite lines from this book. I love this. This first book is so dear to my heart The other one is too, and the new one will be. But this book had so many gems in it, and that's one of them. I'm going to, in fact, read it again because I want this to represent us. This is us, how our family is toward each other. You can never love too deep or care too much. And boy, don't we know how to do that? We know that love, we know that that compassion, and everyone here has that compassionate heart. That's what drew us together. That longing for others that are like-minded, those that we can relate to and we can understand more fully what we're going through, because somebody else says, "Yeah, I've been there. I've walked in those shoes." And we're actually going to have a new book called Changes, where we talk about the shoes that we walked in and how we got on that other side through our faith and through the help of God. Julie, you're going to the pool today just for you. I love that. What a great way to end the day, or end the year, sorry. And Julie says, "Thank you for the beautiful card, Auntie Jean. Love you with all my heart. Happy New Year to you and your family." Jean makes the most beautiful cards, and she does it out of love. And, it takes time. It's time consuming to make those homemade cards that she does. And Brandy says, "Wow, that was perfect." Of course it was. Those angels know exactly what we need at all times, and it's going to come out. They're going to help us find that perfect message that's going to touch all of us, not just one person. Pockets book. That's right. Angels in my pocket. Little Pocky is our mascot for that. All right. So it is our prayer time. And let's remember those that are struggling physically right now, and those who are struggling emotionally, those who have just experienced the grief of saying goodbye to a loved one in their physical form, and those who are still struggling with ones who have moved on. And I know our Ricky is with us. I just feel his presence today. So thank you, Ricky, for being here. I saw a very beautiful video. I think it was yesterday. I was watching a few of the shorts, and this mother had gone to visit her daughter's gravesite, and she had put a pinwheel. Some of you may have seen this. She placed a pinwheel at the gravesite, and when she goes there and she talks to her it was a 5-year-old daughter that died in a car accident, and when she goes there and starts talking to her, and she asks her for a sign, the pinwheel starts moving. And it's just so beautiful to watch it. It wasn't moving before. There's no wind. There's nothing to explain it because you can see it very clearly. And then other people were saying that they had the same thing happen, that if they had a pinwheel or something that would move, that their loved one would talk to them in that way and give them that sign. Auntie Jean says there's nothing more magical than this family. Thank you, Brandy. We are so blessed to have you with us. We most certainly are. And I feel blessed to have that evening meditation group and Brandy coming in and just sharing her beautiful face and love with us. Thank you, Brandy, for doing that. All right, Deirdre has our daily prayer. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, and prayers for our country. Thank you for that. We were missing our Kathy Hand this morning. She wasn't with us, so let's lift her up for whatever's going on. And I know they've had some bad weather up that way, so I hope Kathy's doing okay. And our Charlie, as far as I know, Charlie is not home yet. He did leave the hospital, but he went to a rehab center and learning how to be stronger as he goes back to his home. and recuperates from his heart surgery. Who else? Deirdre, getting ready for some surgery coming up that we know is going to improve everything for you, but especially your eyesight. Blue Jean, same for your eyes. Our Kathy Caputo. There's lots of people with eye issues right now, so let's lifting those up for healing, lifting all those up, like I said, that are going through something emotional. As far as I know, Blue, she's doing okay. Her brother is staying with her while Charlie's undergoing his recovery. So, yes, Deirdre, I had a message from him. I reach out to him not every day, but as often as I can and ask for progress reports so that I can let you all know. And he has been in a rehab facility. So Charlie's in good hands. All right, well, let's go into our hearts then with our prayers. And we're missing our Sally and Tony, but Sally always asks us to pray for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, the homeless, those that are just feeling separated from those that they love. And many are. And also, Sally has a grandson, and Suzanne has a son in law that are now deployed and away from their family at this time. So praying for safety for all of our military that are not with family and friends in their familiar country. All right. For some reason, hope just popped into my head. So lifting up hope for physical healing and emotional as well. If you have any others, then please type it in. Let us know that there are those that we need to pray for. Thank you, Michelle, praying for Sil, who broke her shoulder, and praying for that pain to ease up for her and for her to have mobility again in that shoulder. Thank you, Julie. Prayers for all in need. And prayers for those who are preparing to go through the winter months of cold and snow and ice and whatever might come your way. On my drive down here to Florida from Tennessee, I saw ice on the mountains, and there were like big icicles hanging on the side of the mountain. So winter is definitely here, and I don't think it's going anywhere. So it'll be here for a few months of us having to deal with that kind of weather. There's our blue jean. Oh, let me put that up because that's just what Sally would say if she were here. Prayers for the lost and the lonely, the homeless, and those facing domestic violence, for all creatures, great and small. Thank you for that, Blue. And prayers for our fur babies, little Gizmo. I'm so proud that you're getting stronger and that you've got that will to keep going. I know he's been through a lot, but we're lifting Gizmo up and any of our fur babies that are not doing well. Okay, so let's breathe into our heart center. Just breathe and release that out. And let's look at all those requests. We have a long list of prayer requests. Let's just take a minute to just lift it up, bringing it to the Creator, just like that little bird lifting its beak up to the sky. Let's just lift beyond and above us and all around us because God is everywhere. But we show that respect and that honor for God by lifting our energy and our frequency upward. And we lift all these prayer requests. We bring them right to the great central sun, right to the foot of the Creator. And we ask that each one be seen and heard, acknowledged, and that love be shown on them, that they don't feel lost and alone anymore, that they don't feel the intense physical pain, that healing can take place miraculously Our cells know what to do inside the body. So we're asking for that love to sink deep, deep within, deep in our heart for those going through the emotional trauma. And just breathe. Just breathe. Sometimes just sitting in that silent moment, acknowledging that, yes, we are loved. We can return to that place of perfection inside. So let's do that now. Breathe in and look at life. Look at your life through the eyes of a child. Look with wonder and awe and innocence. Look at this day that's right here, right now before you. What can you appreciate about this day? What can you look at and say, that touches my soul? And just allow. Maybe there's storms coming in. Maybe there's wind that's blowing. Just allow, whatever it might be. Just let your body be soothed by love. Let your heart respond to that unconditional love of the Creator and of this beautiful family that's gathered together. And sing your song of praise, just like the bird does. Sing praises before you get your blessing, before the pain is taken away. Give gratitude for it already happening. Mm. Just sit in that energy of the raindrops. We called in that rain. We called it in because that rainbird knows that giving praise for the rain is what will bring it forward. Whatever we're focused on, whatever we say, I want more of that, we're going to get more of that. So just enjoy the rain washing over you right now. Let the love of the Creator flow through you, healing what needs to be healed. I saw Sweet Hope come in, and I see that need. And let's just send healing energy your way, Hope. We'd already lifted you up, and now here you are receiving. Just receive. Just doing some healing right now in this prayer time. Anybody that can, please send Reiki and any other energy healing toward our Hope. Thank you. Thank you, God, for watching out for all of the P's for peace. Thank you for hearing our desire for peace on earth as we raise our beaks upward and ask, can we have more of that, please? Can our world come to a place of just respecting and honoring each other, that we may have peace on earth? And thank you for taking care of us and our dear Mother Gaia. Thank you for your love. And now let's do that. As we say amen together, let's say thank you, I love you, because that love is the energy that heals. That's what Kuan Yin tells us. And I saw Gail come in. Good morning, Gail. No, you're not late. You are here just in time to receive love. And every day we give out love and gratitude. And Alice, thank you for joining us this morning. And Julie's going to start us out with a thank you, I love you. Leo is going to sing a beautiful song to us. Let's say goodbye to the birdies. And hello, Leo.
Get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come
Come
on, come
on, come
on, come on, let's
on.
play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. One on the peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away.
Oh,
Waiting on
Auntie
the guardian
Jean,
angels and the masters.
love
Taking you
you.
off,
A
we gon' meet
bustle,
it. You are the
bushel and a
connection.
peck and a
Morning cup
hug
of full
around
of
the neck.
joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call
Oh,
it
you
triple
are
A.
adorable,
Morning cup
Auntie
of full
Jean.
of
We love
joy
you
with all the
so
peas
much.
and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Thank
Morning
you,
cup of full of
Brookie.
joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call it
Love you
triple
too. Hi,
A. Morning
sweet
cup of full of
Max.
joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup
Yes,
full of
baby.
joy, give
Okay.
me a cup full of, give me a cup full of joy, give me a cup full cup full of joy, full of
Thank you,
life,
Pat
full of
Moss.
love. Bottomless
So much
refuse,
love.
drinking out from the top. Here, the coffee's always
Oh,
hot,
thank
the
you,
juice is
Alice.
always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on
So
a show.
much love to
Ladies
you
and
as
the
well,
queen,
darling.
part of this game, let's play to win. Love always is the winning team, and you can second us.
Annie.
There is always no space in the pot for more love. Take a spot to get the day started. Morning cup of full of joy every
Miguel, I'm so
day. To
glad
start
you're
the day on
here.
a high vibe, we call the triple A. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day.
Oh,
To start
Max,
the
did
day
you
on a
go
high
up,
vibe, we
up,
call the
up
triple
today?
A. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup
That's
full of
full of
joy.
joy. I hope you got your cup filled all the way up with joy today.
There really is no secret. We simply accept,
Accept,
align,
align,
align.
allow.
Triple
We'll
A,
play, y'all.
morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high vibe, we call it triple
Max is
A.
saying
Morning
up, up,
cup of full
up.
of joy with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high vibe, we call
Oh,
it triple
love you,
A. Morning
sweet
cup of
Brookie
full of
and
joy
Dylan
with all
and
the peas
Max.
and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
That's full of joy. I think Leo needs to make an up, up, up song. What do you all think? Uh-oh, Yuki's helping. Oh, thank you. Thank you all for being here this morning. Thank you for helping Leo at the end of the song, as we always do. And so much love to every one of you. So think about your 2 days that you've got left in this year and what's it gonna be? Just put some thought to it and see what you want to do. Maybe you'll go swimming like Julie Kiss. I might go to the beach. That might be how I spend my last 2 days here, and you never know. It might be in my plan for the day. Anyway, those that come in at night, I love you. I'll see you tonight, and I'll be back tomorrow for the morning cuppa. And we are doing the first for our Zoom meeting to welcome in the new year together on Zoom. So anyone who wants to do that, you don't even have to turn your video on. You can just join us through audio on the Zoom call if you don't want to be seen early in the morning, but just come in and say hello to everyone. Take Moose to the beach. Oh, would that be fun? I can see him out there in the ocean bobbing up and down.